Hello, Augies Worldwide. I'm Dave Casler, amateur radio call sign KE0OG, here with another episode of Ask Dave. From this huge pile I have of questions that were asked in 2021 that got lost for 4 years, I've got a question. Now, this question, I'm sure that Mr. Stacy Ferris, who had this problem, he lives in New Mexico in Dexter. He's KI5MIT. He says, you answered my question on YouTube about using a metal mast for fan vertical DX Commander style, which won't work. You need a plastic mast for that. With the high winds in New Mexico, and we have them here too, I was forever repairing the one hanging from a tree. With your assistance, along with Callum's help as well, I have created a beautiful antenna and want to thank you for your part in this homebrew project. It is a fan vertical using metal antenna masts as the elements. It works extremely well across all the bands. Now, let me show you how your classic fan vertical works. Now, first of all, a fan antenna. This is, say, a 40-meter dipole. This is a 20-meter dipole. This is a 10-meter dipole. And you're feeding them all with the same line. Okay? That works. That works. Another way you can do it is the alpha delta way, and we did one of these in video that was a follow-up to my Ask Dave column in October 23. If you go look at the QST video that goes with that, you'll find how we put up and tested an antenna. Here's the 40 meter, here's the 20 meter, here's the 10 meter, and these are attached by pieces of plastic pipe that have had holes drilled in them, okay, and holding them up, and then it's fed there in the middle where these all come together. Okay, that's another way of doing a fan dipole. Now you've got a fan vertical. Now the DX Commander fan vertical, a little bit of a base, a long plastic tube as the mast, and then the part that is fed is right down here at the bottom. You have pieces of wire that are the full height. Actually, this loops over a little bit. And then half the height, and then half that, and so on. You've got one of these for each band, and they're all connected down here at the bottom, and then you put your radials out here and something. Does this work? Yes, it works very well. The DX Commander Classic Edition is a great antenna and will work very well. And the way this works is it sees the correct element as like 30 to 60 ohms or so, but these others are very high, 2,000 ohms. So the signal doesn't see the other ones. It self-selects the element that it's going to be resonant with. Nature loves resonance. Okay, so if you're going to do a fan vertical, you can do it. You don't want a mast. You'll have a piece of pipe that's that high right next to, and this comes off the same table, a piece of pipe that's that high for 20 and a piece of pipe that's that high for 10, and you've got the difference in the middle. It looks like an upside down wind chime, or you can hang it upside down if you want to from a tree. This piece right here that's for 40 is going to be 33 feet long. If you can get above 33 feet, you can hang that. He called it his wind chime antenna, and you can do that by hanging from here, but you do have the radials that you need to consider. That's why I would suggest ground mounting this. So you can put a bunch of radials on it. Size of radials, don't much matter, just a bunch of them. It's the number of them. First, the number of them. Second, maybe the length of them. Third, how spread out they are. Because if you're putting this like near the corner of a building, you won't be able to get the radials the way that you want. Now, having done this, you're going to need to put in some sort of things to keep these poles from banging into each other. Or you can put shrink wrap tubing over each of the poles. You're going to have to special order that, but you can do that. And this will work as a fan vertical. Instead of a mast, just the tubes as the radiating elements. Now, notice here that if you've got this tube up here, you're probably going to want to guy it with rope, okay? so that it doesn't fall over in the wind. You could probably also guy in the middle, and that'll take care of all the elements since they're all together. Will this work? Yes, it will work. We'll call it the Mr. Stacy antenna. So there we go. The idea of a fan vertical, which I'm going to attribute to Callum over in England, is that antenna that's got a plastic mast and has different lengths of wires. You can cut them very good. When we were making ours, we were a bit rushed, so if it was close enough, we did a video about it. We had to move on to other things, but I've still got it sitting underneath the back porch, and one of these days I'll have to take it out. It's designed kind of for portable use. If you unhook the hose clamps and sort of collapse it, but it would take you a while. You got to straighten it out, make sure all the lengths are right, and so on. But it does make a very good antenna. It's the equivalent of a fan dipole, but for a vertical. And it's an unbalanced antenna, meaning you need some radios. Okay? So it was interesting. My assistant at the time, he got the thing up, we got it all up, and somehow he interpreted the instructions to say 10-foot radials. And that's what he cut, was a bunch of 10-foot radials. And I went, ooh. Okay, that seemed a little short to me, so we put them on there. And that antenna was every bit as good as my reference antenna, which is the Step IR Big IR vertical, okay, which is a full-sized vertical antenna, but it only works on one band at once. You have to use this little controller over here to get it to the band that you want, but it will work very well. So, Stacy, I commend you on that. I'm glad you did that. Until we next meet, 73.